I want to just take our viewers once again through this because it's complicated. The first thing that happened was a post appeared. Let's go full screen with that post. It's a post of with a picture of Kangana Ranaut, that's Supriya Shrinate, one of the most senior spokespersons of the Congress party, posted this picture of Kangana Ranaut on her handle on Instagram and I think on Facebook as well, where she basically said, and let me just read it out for you. The post says, the post caption, and we're not putting that on our screen because it's derogatory. She says, "Kya bhav chal raha hai Mandi mein koi batayega?" In other words, what is the rate? What is the going rate in Mandi? Mandi is the Himachal constituency where Kangana Ranaut is the new BJP candidate. Mandi means market. So you can use your imagination, viewer, to understand the metaphor that this post on Supriya Shrinate's handle means, basically insinuating what is the going rate for Kangana. I don't need to elaborate further on what that means. And considering that, nobody should have anything derogatory to say to anybody, whether a person is a sex worker, whether a person is something else, the point is about intent. It's the intended derogatory nature of the comment and the intent to insult in that manner that has triggered this entire storm. You can see all the BJP reactions. You can see Kangana Ranaut herself has put out a reaction. Let's show our viewers what Kangana Ranaut has said. Can we put that on our screen? Kangana Ranaut's post in reply to what Supriya Shrinate's handle has posted says, "Dear Supriya ji, in the last 20 years of my career as an artist, I have played all kinds of women, from a naive girl in Queen to a seductive spy in Dhakad, from a goddess in Manikarnika to a demon in Chandramukhi, from a prostitute in Rajo to a revolutionary leader in Talaivi. We must free our daughters from the shackles of prejudices. We must rise above the curiosity about their body parts, and above all, we must refrain from using sex workers, challenging lives or circumstances as some kind of abuse or slur. Every woman deserves her dignity." So Kangana Ranaut has taken the high ground, a very sober response to this post on Supriya Shrinate's Instagram handle. That post has since been taken down, and like I said in the beginning, Supriya Shrinate of the Congress party has officially clarified, saying she did not post this personally, but as the chief, she is the chief of the social media platforms and digital platforms of the Congress party. So she has a team, and she says that someone with access to her account posted this very, very derogatory post. So that's what she says. Someone who had access to my Meta accounts, FB and Insta, posted an absolutely disgusting and objectionable post which has been taken down. The BJP says this is a load of nonsense, and that these are just excuses, and that attacking Kangana Ranaut and the real charitra of the Congress, as it were, is in these vicious, abusive words that have been used in this post that Supriya Shrinate has distanced herself from. So this is that original post, as you can see, which has since been deleted from Supriya Shrinate's handle. Now, many attacks by far lesser known people have been on Twitter using the metaphor of Mandi, and Pooja is still with us. Pooja, the reason why Supriya Shrinate's post, I mean not her personal post because she says she didn't do it, the reason why this has become such a big talking point is also because Kangana has actually been under attack since yesterday with this same disgusting metaphor, and I actually applaud Kangana. That's a very nice, sober kind of reply by Kangana. Because this whole Mandi, what is her rate, uska rate kya hai, some other terrible words have been used, which I don't want to repeat here on air. So this has been going on for the last 24 hours.
Well, interestingly, Shiv, I would say that having tracked Kangana Ranaut, it's surprising from her end, because she's usually immediately replies and could be as controversial, but she's held her tongue this time and chose her words very carefully. And what is fascinating is, yes, Supriya Shrinate has said it wasn't me, and it is possible some of them do have an aide that operate the social media. But Shiv, for the Bharatiya Janata Party and for Prime Minister Modi, most of their campaign slogans have actually come from the attacks from the opposition, from Chaukidar Chor Hai to the Parivar Vaad to recently Anita Radhakrishnan of Tamil Nadu, DMK using some very derogatory words on Prime Minister Modi, now coming in for Kangana Ranaut as well. They are literally breathing, while they think is breathing fire, these personal attacks are working for the BJP, who use it to their advantage, and attacking a woman actor who's only been given a ticket, who's fighting fair and square. To use these words is not going to go down well. Expect the BJP to escalate it. It will be interesting to see how the Congress manages to distance itself. But of course, by now, it has gone viral completely. And what Kangana Ranaut has had to say is, I've played all characters. Why should we demean anyone, including the sex workers or their conditions? Why should we be derogatory to them? And why shouldn't we offer dignity to one and all? So very carefully chosen words, and remains to be seen how this progresses in the next 24 hours.
Very true. And you're right, Pooja. Kangana has chosen her words carefully, and I think I completely agree with what she's said. Dignity is an absolute must. For how long are words like these and metaphors like these going to be used as slurs in a country like ours? All women deserve their dignity. But beyond that, considering, Pooja, that we are in the middle of a really ill-tempered political and election campaign, this post on Supriya Srinate's handle, which has since been deleted and since been denied as her personal post, goes to the heart of everything that the Congress party says it is against. They say they are about the Mohabbat ki dukaan, Nari Shakti. They're constantly attacking the BJP, in many cases correctly so. As far as hypocrisy on Mahila Shakti is concerned, this is like a terrible 180-degree sort of undermining of everything that the Congress says it stands for, especially someone who is senior and a woman in the Congress party.
Shiv, the Congress party's leadership, unlike the BJP, is led by women, from Sonia Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. Their communications is led by a woman, and for them, even via a close aide, to be operating the social media and put a suggestive picture, put a caption, which isn't suggestive at all, which is so direct, asking rate in the market, is absolutely unacceptable. And that is what is more surprising than perhaps what they have done. They could have attacked the policies. They could have attacked anything about Kangana Ranaut, perhaps her controversial comments. Instead, they chose, and I can tell you, this will not be accepted within the Congress corridors as well. The women leaders of the Congress, what does the ally partners of the Congress party have to say when a woman actor who's given an opportunity like this? Because there are actors from other parties as well. Cricketers have been given tickets. Why would someone anyway talk about them, whether it's Yusuf Pathan or in southern states actors who've been given an opportunity? Why would it be a woman actor who has to face such a slur, and from a party led by women, Shiv?
And it's very strange. I mean, the BJP, obviously, in its interest, it doesn't want to believe what Supriya Srinate is saying. But it raises a lot of questions, because someone as senior as Supriya Srinate, for her account to be compromised in this manner by someone who had access to her account, doesn't say very much for quality checks and that kind of thing. But I'm no one to comment on that. This is a very, very unfortunate situation where someone as visible and senior as she has a post of this kind. She appears to suggest that someone else who had access to her account posted it. So does that mean some kind of sabotage? Was this in the works anyway? Who knows? But at this point, the BJP, as you saw just now, has all the ammunition it needs on a very emotive, and sensitive issue, the issue of women, women's pride, women's rights, etc. Charu Pragya of the BJP, a spokesperson and member of the BJP, is also with me on the phone line. Charu, welcome. Your comments on this this truly obnoxious post on Supriya Srinate's handle. She has clarified, Charu. She says, I didn't post this. Someone who had access to my account did. What do you think?
And what a petty excuse that is, Shiv, because here is yet another example of Congress's Mohabbat ki dukaan. The worst thing is, a woman posted it. A woman who otherwise claims to be tolerant and full of love, and she exposes herself every step of the way. I condemn it in the strongest possible words, because when you attack a woman on how she looks what she wears, etc. It's the lowest that you can fall, and Congress has already hit rock bottom now. And I believe that after all of these mistakes they continue to make, the people of India are very wise. And even if they were getting a couple of seats before this, henceforth, they're not going to get anything. I have no words for her. What kind of a person is Supriya Shrinate to hit that low? And everybody knows Kangana Ranaut has been an actress. What kind of clothes she wears has nothing to do with her mindset, how she thinks, what she believes in. And this was atrocious.
So Charu, what exactly are you alleging in that case? Supriya says, I didn't post this, someone in my team or someone with access to my account posted it. So are you saying she's lying and that's a bad excuse and you don't believe her?
Shiv, let me tell you something. I'm a spokesperson for my party.
Yes.
I know many members of parliament. I know many ministers. None of them, and I say this clearly, none of them allow any content to be posted on their accounts without their express approval. In fact, this is the level of the discourse that Congress has for this nation. I don't believe someone else posted it. What a petty thing to do. She did it thinking she's going to score some brownie points with Mr. Gandhi. But, it hit you the wrong way.
Pragya, thanks for speaking to India Today. We'll keep a track of this story. Clarification has already come in from the Congress, but at a time when the heat is already high and on an issue like this, which is already nuclear hot, women's rights, attacks on women, Nari Shakti, Mahila Shakti, which appears to be the custodianship and a battle between the BJP and the Congress about who is a bigger representative of women's rights. You can expect that this story is going to go much further despite that clarification. We're going to keep a track of that story. We'll try and get in a word from the Congress party as well beyond what Supriya Shrinate has said. Keep watching India Today.